Hello friends, do you recognize this plant from the last video? I may not have explained it well. This is a plant called multiflora rose. It grows a lot around here in Michigan, and it is an invasive plant. It takes over areas. It also has a really interesting adaptation. That's right, plants have adaptations too. Look at this multiflora rose. I showed you before, but remember the thorns it has? The thorns are very pokey and sharp. They help the plant survive. How would a thorn help a plant survive? Think about it. If I was a herbivore, a plant eater, and I tried to eat this plant, oh, wouldn't that hurt my mouth? So the thorn is an adaptation that helps enhance or improve survival because it helps plant eaters to not eat the plant. It pokes them in the mouth when they try it. So thorns are an adaptation for survival. Plants have them too. Wow, friends, this thistle plant is showing you two of its adaptations. Number one, it has the structural or physical adaptation of spikes or spines that help to deter animals who want to eat it. It helps to poke them in the mouth so they don't want to eat it. And then it also has these beautiful colored flowers that attracts insect pollinators like that bumblebee. That bumblebee was attracted to its nectar because of the color. Flowers and plants have amazing adaptations to enhance survival. Wow! Friends, these goldenrod flowers are beautiful yellow this time of the year. Did you ever wonder why flowers are so brightly colored and smell so nice? It's an adaptation. It helps to enhance their survival. Bees, butterflies, and other pollinators are attracted to the brightly colored flowers and the nice smell. They come here for nectar or for pollen, and they pollinate the flower so it can produce seeds. It's a wonderful adaptation to enhance survival. Wow, thank you, beautiful flowers. That honeybee doesn't even know it's helping that plant survive. It's attracted by the beautiful yellow color and the smell of the goldenrod. You go, honeybee. Good job. Wow, look at the crab apples on this tree. I bet a lot of animals would like to eat them. But this tree has a special adaptation that helps keep animals from eating the fruit. Look at the size of those. They're not thorns. These are actually called spines. This tree has spikes on it, or spines, that are really long and sharp. So if an animal tried to climb it to eat the crab apples, it would get poked and it would run away. So these are adaptations for survival. Spikes, spines, thorns, and prickles. Some plants have really small little points on them called prickles. These are all physical structures that are adaptations to help enhance survival of the plant. Amazing. And these thorns and spikes have been developed over many, many generations. Over many thousands of years, these spikes have evolved to help the plant survive in its right environment. Plants are amazing. Hey friends, do you like tasty wild raspberries? I know I do. Check out the thorns or prickles on a raspberry bush, another adaptation to help it survive. The thorns on a raspberry plant are quite small compared to a rose plant or a crabapple. These smaller thorns, if they're very small, they're actually called prickles. And it has it all up and down the stem, and even on the leaf stems there are little tiny thorns or prickles that would hurt an animal that wanted to try to eat the leaves, stem, or raspberries on one of these plants. Thorns, prickles, and spines are structural adaptations that help enhance the survival of a plant. Wow, such a cool adaptation. What could you do if you had a suit of thorns? Would it protect you? Friends, fruit and berries are adaptations for survival too. Animals would like to eat these autumn olive berries, and when they do, they will fly away or move away from where they ate them and go to the bathroom and spread the seeds. That helps the plant survive in different environments, in different places. So berries and fruits are also adaptations for survival for plants. Amazing. Wow, don't those red berries on this honeysuckle look delicious? Well, they're not so good for people, but they're very attractive colors to attract birds and other animals that will eat them and then spread their seeds. That's the survival strategy. Vines are plants that climb up other trees or shrubs, like this wild grape. Check out the cool adaptation. By being a vine, it is able to climb up trees and reach way up to get more sunlight. Now that is a really smart adaptation. Friends, look at this even. Vines have these special structures called tendrils, which actually wrap around the tree branch so it can support all the leaves. Look at those. Those are really cool adaptations that vines have to enhance survival. Wow, look at that wild grape way up into that tree. You go, wild grape. Hey, plants are amazing, aren't they? Take a look at the adaptations that we just saw in the great outdoors. Plant adaptations include things like thorns in spines. Do you know, cactus have spines too? We saw a crabapple tree and a hawthorn tree with spines. We saw the rose bush with thorns, and those thorns and spines deter, or they help stop, plant eaters from eating them. What a great strategy for survival. Also, we saw adaptations like flowers, pretty colors, and great smells attract pollinators. Fruit tastes good, it's sweet, and it looks good. Fruit and berries helps to have animals help spread the seeds around. What a great adaptation. Vines are incredible plants that grow up things. They go up the trunk of trees and other shrubs, and they help to provide more sunlight for the leaves of the vine. Plants are amazing. Now, let's take a look at your assignment. Hello, friends. Hey, I'm glad we got to look at plant adaptations. Both plants and animals have adaptations. Now let's take a look at your assignment. After watching the short video, please fill in this very familiar chart. You've seen it before, and today is kind of a review of that. You're going to find out what the organism's name is, what the adaptation or inherited trait is, and how does that adaptation help it survive. It's all about survival if it's an adaptation. So we'll do one for you for your assignment. The multiflora rose, as you remember from Friday, has thorns. The thorns are an adaptation for survival. It helps, how does it help it survive? The thorns poke plant eaters. Isn't that funny? It pokes the plant eaters, so the plant eaters don't eat the multiflora rose. What a great strategy for survival. Now it's your turn. Find one more plant for the chart, then 2 animals. If you watch the video carefully following this one, you will find several adaptations of plants and animals. Remember, for animals, the adaptation can be behavioral or it can be a physical or structural adaptation. Hey friends, good luck. You should be able to fill in this chart. You've seen it before, and this is a review. Have fun, friends.